Up on the Downs is a Heritage Lottery funded landscape partnership scheme. In this area we have a wonderful resource of chalk grassland. It's one of the world's rarest habitats. The aim really was to work with local communities and our partners to make a real difference to the landscape of the area, celebrate its importance.
It's one of the richest, the most diverse habitats that we have in not just Britain but in Europe. In excess of 40 species of flowering plant, over 30 species of butterflies. It is immensely important in terms of our natural heritage.
Up on the Downs landscape partnership for us has been really instrumental. The last few years have seen a massive change in our business. One of the biggest is our accessible path, which is wheelchair friendly but also used by people with buggies. Because everyone follows the path now, we've got huge numbers of new plants and animals appearing in that landscape.
The most exciting thing that's happened in recent times is Up on the Downs has been in existence, and this wonderful building has been constructed, and it means that when we have school groups coming in, they actually have somewhere to get out of the wild, windy weather, and it's just opened up the site to so many more people, and it's thanks to Up on the Downs that this thing is in existence. Thank you very much, Up on the Downs.
Hi, Edie here, and I've had so much fun with the Up on the Downs. So I've been on lots of back walks and nature talks and stuff, and it's been really, really fun. We should go there.
Up on the Downs has been great for Dover, opening up some of the chalk grassland that we owned. The land needed restoring. We have seen almost miraculous transformation of the landscape, and we were able to reintroduce the conic ponies onto there, so that went from being pretty good to being excellent.
Well, we're absolutely delighted at Screen South to be involved with Up on the Downs. The film project was just a unique experience because it was an opportunity for kids to explore, use their imagination and enjoy what's around them.
The grants programme gave Up on the Downs a great opportunity to reach groups that we wouldn't ordinarily have met. Creative Places worked with the Gurkha community in Folkestone and took them out on walks to the Downs, and were able to involve them in art projects that are now installed in places up on the Downs.
Hawkinge Environment Group got a grant from Up on the Downs, and it enabled us to make this wonderful wildlife site with the BMX track so that children can have great fun in the countryside.
The scheme was able to grant fund us to uncover the sound mirrors. They've since been listed as a Scheduled Ancient Monument by Historic England, which just shows how important they were.
We've got 6 unique roadside nature reserves that have been fenced and established to do the conservation grazing on those sites.
We've done a grant application to extend some of our work in the natural environment, improving footpaths, making new nature trails, providing signage, information, interpretation, and really widening access for local people into the countryside.
The Dover totems were part of an art project to lead people from Dover to the famous White Cliffs.
So over the last 2 years I've worked in partnership with the Up on the Downs, and it's been fantastic. I got a lot of networking from it, and it was also great to see all these small community companies and organisations able to showcase what they offer to the local community.
What was great was that organisations really genuinely started working in a collaborative and a cooperative way, and I think that group of organisations are likely to continue to work together and do greater things on the back of this landscape partnership.
What's exciting about Up on the Downs is it's going to continue after the Heritage Lottery funding ceases, and we've put together a new prospectus of working together in the future.
We are still working with Up on the Downs, and we are looking at developing projects and funding for other things. The Up on the Downs partnership and the programme have absolutely transformed what is one of the major natural assets of Dover.
I think overall it's a testament to all of the people that have been involved, the partners, the communities, community groups who have made it such a successful scheme. And I think myself and all my team would like to say a big thank you to everybody. And one of the things I'm particularly proud of, I suppose, is that in a way Up on the Downs has become a philosophy for enjoying your work in the countryside and being effective in it. Up on the Downs.
Thank you Up on the Downs partners, and thank you lottery players and Heritage Lottery Fund. Without you buying these tickets, Up on the Downs couldn't happen, so thank you lottery.